Nice little smallmouth. That did not take long. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, it has been a while since I've got to go out and do some fishing. Last time I got to fish was the Cedar City tournament up at Cordell Hole. We'll get that video rolling for you guys sooner rather than later. I have been working like a dog. It's great owning a small business, but the problem is if you aren't doing it, nobody is. So work comes first, and got to be able to put gas in the boat. We are out here on beautiful Percy Priest Lake. We've started having some cooler nights already. We are into August. There's a ton of bait grouped up, small bait balls. Bass are chasing bait. I think it's going to be a square bill, moving bait, reaction bait kind of day. We've got some nice wind out of the north. Might try to hit some southern pockets where maybe those bait are kind of clumped up and grouped up. I'm already seeing shad jumping right here in this channel swing. So I'm really excited. I'm glad to just get out here and wet a line. I love fishing during the week. I hate fishing on the weekends, and I needed to sleep in. It is already 10:07, but as active as these bass have been, I don't really think it's going to be a problem. It's not going to be nearly as hot today as it has been. We've got a few clouds here and there. We've got some wind. We've got some chop. So that should set up a pretty good crankbait bite. So let's get after it and see if we catch a couple bass. Oh, dang, that's a big old bass. I was burning this. Get out. Get in. He hammered this 3/4 lipless on an 8-1. I was burning it back to the boat. Damn it. Well, that was a smallmouth. Alright, well, we started on this southern bank with this north wind that's been on it for the last few days. I got hung up and I started burning this 3/4 lipless back to the boat, and it just got hammered. And I see why I lost that fish, because my hook point has been out. So let's fix that and see if we can catch another one, because this is on an 8-to-1 reel and I was burning it back to the boat. That was a nice smallmouth too. Alright, so first spot, we've had a couple slaps. I had that one nice smallmouth on a 3/4 lipless on a Lucky Craft. We're going to keep running around. I'm going to fish some wind-blown banks and see if we can put a couple bass in the boat. I'm happy. A lot of times I don't ever get a bite on my first spot on Priest, or my second, or my third, or my fourth. So see if we can find a couple. Same thing. Parallel, keep the boat in 6 foot, parallel the bank. He slammed it. This is a good one. This might be another smallmouth. Oh, is this a catfish? Big old mud puppy. That's exactly why I just retired. Big old mud puppy. Quit that. exactly the target species, and that ain't no smallmouth, but he bit. I'll take a tight line. GoPro. Oh my God. I'm looking at like a 5-pound bass. I just watched a 5-pounder pull a bluegill and just suck it down in his mouth. He's underneath the boat right now trying to eat it. And he saw me. That's crazy. That was crazy. That thing was huge. I just watched like a 6+ bass come up and just start trying to eat a bluegill, and I threw the frog over there and he wouldn't touch the frog. He wouldn't touch nothing. Oh my God, that bass was huge. Oh, and they're chasing bait. All right, I gotta go. Come on. Got him. Oh, he pulled off. God damn. I cannot catch a bass to save my life. These are aftermarket Trocar hooks, and he just threw it like it was nothing. All right, we got one on, finally. We're gonna try to throw it. Stay down there. Oh, there's two. Stay down. Man, get out, move. Thank you. Watch out there, move. Move, Dot. Thank you. Good girl. Oh my God, I want to get a bass in this boat. Holy cow, I finally caught one. Nice bass too, let's keep it. Take a slap. We'll take a slap. Finally. Lost the smallmouth. I think it was 15. Lost the smallmouth. Lost the one on the spook. Lost the one on the 3XD. Finally catch him on a 1/2 ounce lipless. Oh yeah, he's a keeper. That's awesome. Not a 2-pounder. Finally a bass in this boat. Let's see if we can catch some more. GoPro. So I'm out here and I came back in this pocket where we started getting a bunch of grass. I tried frogging the grass and I spooked some fry, but everything still seems to be out a little bit. And I know a bunch of this grass has started growing way out here deeper. So I started trying to fish a little bit deeper and boom, put a keeper in the boat. Speed seems to be the key. I'm just about burning that 1/2 ounce, just ripping it through the top of that grass. So see if we can catch another one. Big, but he smoked it as soon as I hopped it out of that grass. That's awesome. Ooh, he's mad. He does not like being. They are fired up today. They're normally not this aggressive. I can tire them out pretty quick. Oh, it's a smallmouth, that's why. Come here, buddy. God, he hammered it too. That's awesome. As soon as I popped it out of that grass, he smoked it. All right. The one I lost earlier was way bigger than that, but by God, we got fish in the boat. I'm happy. What's crazy too is I'm not a big lipless guy. Like, that's really one of my weaker areas. It's just not one of my go-to staple baits that I spend a bunch of time throwing, and I know I'm missing out on fish by not doing it. And speed definitely seems to be the key today. So I'm throwing the 1/2 ounce LV 150, and then I'm also got that 3/4 ounce LV, I think it's a 500 maybe. I've got it tied on too, but it's on an 8-to-1. I'm only running this on a 6-to-1, but I'm keeping my rod tip up, and it really seems to be making a difference. Caught that keeper, caught that smallie. We got a bunch of grass that works out here. I imagine I'll catch a couple more, and we're gonna see if we can expand on this. That's awesome. Middle of the day, water temp's super hot. I'm sitting in 4 foot of water. This is great. This is great. I'm very happy. That makes up for losing that big one up there on the spook, because that would have been bigger than anything else I had caught. So let's keep fishing. I got it.
You got a fish?
Yeah. Smallmouth, big smallmouth. Oh, Jesus.
You need
Get
the
the
net?
You're gonna net him. I got it.
I know you do.
I mean, I'll let you do it if you want. I don't care. He ain't coming off. These are good hooks. Come here, Bobby.
He's good, ain't he?
That's the size I lost on my very first spot. I watched him jump and throw it. Hit the marker.
This?
Down. Down. Yep. Oh, he finned me. That hurt. Yeah, he ate it good too. When they get both sets of hooks like that, that's when they get the front hooks and the back hooks, you know you're using the right bait. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'll edit you out. Nice little smallmouth. How long is he? 17 incher. It's the size I lost earlier. That's awesome. Man, when they want that 3/4 lipless, they want that lipless. They're down there a little bit deeper, but that's great. I'm really happy to be able to figure out that 3/4 ounce lipless bite. Taste it. Thank you for biting. All right, we have dropped Daddy off. I'm gonna try to expand on this lipless pattern. It seems like deeper isolated cover, and wherever there's bait activity seems to be a good place to start. So don't really have a lot of wind here. I did have more wind in the cut through, but we'll throw that lipless. We'll throw a DT10, and the bottom is covered up with bait, and see if we can't get a bite. Let's see what happens. I knew we had some frog eaters in here. This grass was just too perfect. It was too perfect. That's awesome. In his face. I'm in 2.5 foot of water. Water temp is 80 plus, and they are eating a frog. Boy, they want it moving. Speed kills today. He was on the outside of that grass. He wasn't in it. Interesting. That's awesome. Frog eaters on Priest. We'll take it, baby. Thank you, sir. I knew there should have been another one in here. Golly. All that grass, all that frogging. Frog eaters on Priest. We will take it. That's awesome. I almost missed him. Fat guy. We'll take him. GoPro. That did not take long. That's crazy. I just threw that underspin out there and he didn't want it. I just threw that underspin out there and he did not touch it. This hit the water. I ain't even twitched it twice. Take a little late summer evening topwater bite. Thank you, sir. Such more. Get in the boat. Oh no, get in the boat. Hey, that's a nice one. Just sucked it down. That's a nice guy. All right. Well, even a topwater bite. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. It's been a junk fishing day, but speed is key and moving bait seems to be the deal, so that's awesome. I ain't got much to say, man. There you go. Man. School of them right here. Alright. Man, I wish I'd have been here this morning, but I needed sleep. We're catching them now. We're gonna have us a little till dark topwater fiasco. And I'm here for it. Thank you, sir.